Basically, I think this house is cursed. Cursed, haunted, whatever the fuck. Something is up with this house. And everybody thinks I'm like tripping and whatever, whatever. And like, no. In my moving all my animals in my new house vlog, I swear to fuck, I found a voodoo doll. Like, I swear. Everyone's like, no, that's not a voodoo doll. It's just something a kid made. I really think it's a voodoo doll. And not just that, it's like weird shit has been happening. And it's like weird to the point where like me and my sister, the first day we came to look at the house, it was like the whole family, you know. And then we go back to our old house that we were currently living at. And I felt really weird. And it's normal for me to feel weird because I have depersonalization, derealization, and a whole list of other stuff. So it's normal for me to feel weird. But I just like, you know, casually said out loud, I feel weird, you know, just so I could like let people know why I'm like looking awkward or something, you know. And my sister just looks at me and says, "Me too." And like we just lock eyes and we're just staring at each other and we're like, "What the fuck?" Like I felt like I was on a movie set. I felt like I was in a game or something. And like there was like cameras on me. And I felt like I was being watched. I just felt really uneasy. And it was right after we came to look at this house for the first time. And I didn't feel any vibes in this house. Like it was really messy. They were still moving out, you know? So I didn't feel any weird vibes until we moved in. And I even tried to come here with my friend to like throw a little party before we actually moved in, like in the empty house. And as soon as we walked in, we were both just like, we can't stay the night here. We can't stay here. Like, you know, we have to go. Like, it was just such a weird feeling. Like, I couldn't be here. And I'm like all for creepy shit. Like, I love creepy shit. But not when it's like out to get me, dude. Like, it's literally like out to fucking get me. Oh, I don't know if I even mentioned I had court and I was getting sued by Amazon. That's so quirky. Oh my god. But yeah, anyways, yeah, like a whole bunch of bad shit has been happening. Like a lot. It's like, you know, like weird shit that's like, you know, you could just say like it's normal or everyone goes through that when they move into a new house. But like even like to us, like a lot of bad stuff. Like, you know, my car breaking down and me losing my car, going to Pismo, and like me and my boyfriend, like me and Wiley, have been getting through a lot of shit. Like, you know, we actually have been for a while, so that's like pretty normal. Um, I got pregnant. I'm very open about that. I don't care. I got pregnant. I've been seeing something like every night, and like I see stuff all the time. Okay, it's very normal for me to see something. Like, you know, I just see stuff in the corner of my eyes all the time. It's whatever. But lately, this thing has been like a little too real, like too real. And like, you know, I kept it like whatever, just kept it to myself. Because if I tell someone, they're not gonna believe me. Like, you know, my mom's just like, oh, whatever, you're full of shit. So like, you know, I just tell my sister one day, and she's like, I have to. I'm like, what have you been seeing? And her experience has been kind of similar to mine. Pretty similar, to be honest. I'll see if she'll like wants to talk about it later. And my mom, we're talking about this in front of my mom, and my mom says, "You know what, you guys? Me too. Like I've seen, and like you know, my mom used to play with the Ouija board when she was a kid, so she thinks it has to do with that. I think it has to do with me and my sister being Wicca and like being like you know doing witchcraft. But witchcraft isn't evil. Like, you know, it's just, I don't know, it's just there's so much shit going on. And it's like, what is it? Like, I don't know. There's just a lot of shit. Like, I would like to talk about. And, like, the day I recorded the snakes, or my reptile video, I put my snake back. And I guess I forgot to close it because my snake got out and he made a mess. Cool. That's completely fine. And there's a hole in the screen and there's a box on top of that hole. It's been there for months. Like, actually, it's been there for like, yeah, for months, about 8 months. Like, you know, there's been a hole there and there's been a box on top. And the snake never fucked with it, never touched it, you know? And then just yesterday, or the day after he escaped the first time, he gets out through that hole that has been there for months, the box has been on top of it for months. He hasn't tried anything. But the day after that, he scooted the box over, escaped, and somehow, I don't know how, he knocked over my giant bookshelf. My bookshelf is taller than me. It's 6 feet, I think. I have both my tanks on there. He somehow knocked the bookshelf over and it fell on top of me as I was sleeping. And I just woke up. I was mad. I was like, ugh, I don't want to deal with this right now. You know, it was like 9 in the morning. I just fell asleep like 2 hours ago. And I just wasn't in the mood. And after that, I went to my cousin's for a few days. But, like, it wasn't because of that. It's just, like, I was honestly really depressed. And me and my boyfriend broke up due to the fact of me being depressed. I told him I was depressed. He said, what's the point? He can't make me happy. We got into a huge argument like we always do. And we're not together. There's a plane. I need to get the fuck out my dark room. So I'm trying to, like, do something different, but the fucking yard is disgusting, so sorry. This is Jasper. I was like trying to choose between Jasper and Owen. I chose Jasper. But yeah, it's like, ew. I'm trying to find like a good spot, like my 4th of July video, like the intro. Oh my god, I love that tree. Now it's gone. Ew. Oh my god. Okay. I'm in my sister's kids' room. And the walls are white. Feel less depressed, in all seriousness. Me and YB got the kids a guinea pig for Christmas. And he was this big. Now he's this big. Can you see this shit? The kids were used to... Ow, bitch! The kids were used to snakes and reptiles. And my nephew would hold out his arm as I would put the gecko on his arm. And the day I brought the guinea pig, he was very confused. He was pulling the fur. He didn't know what the fuck fur was. And he would hold out his arm like this so we could put the guinea pig. But yeah. I'm not into furry animals. But this one's really cute. Look at it. Okay. But yeah. We're chilling. It's a vibe. It's a vibe. I'm very bored. It's 9 in the morning. I have not been up at 9 in the morning. Well, yeah, I have. Since when the bookshelf fell on me. But, I haven't woken up early. I slept like a good 4 hours. But I usually sleep 12 hours, so that ain't shit to me. So when I knock out, I'm literally, like, I can't take naps. I suck at taking naps. If I were to go to sleep right now, I will wake up in 12 hours. Or 10, maybe. I will not get up in 2 hours, 3 hours. No, bitch. I will get up in 10 hours. Yeah. This video is absolutely all over the place. I cannot think of a topic. But I don't know, like I'm bored and I just want to talk. And I just seen my therapist yesterday and an hour wasn't enough. So I just gotta talk about random shit. And I broke down so fucking hard in front of her. Like, that was the second time I ever broke down. The first time was when I was telling her I was pregnant. I broke down so fucking hard, and it's embarrassing, because, like, she, like, immediately, as soon as she looks at me, like, we weren't even a minute into the session, she just looked at me, and she gets up, and she gets a box of tissues, and she puts it next to me. Next thing you know, I got 10 tissues on my lap. I can't talk. I am like tired. Like I'm trying to like force my eyes open. I feel high. I feel. Oh, I want to get high. Uh. Just even thinking about getting high it just makes me sad because, like, I don't want to talk about YB anymore. Like, I really don't. Like, I'm trying to like make myself stop. And if you notice, I've been talking about him a lot lately. I need to stop. I need to stop. Oh, and I'm like talking to some one girl. She like watches my videos too, and she hit me up and she just said, "Hey, like, I want to ask you a question." So we've been talking, and like that's really cool. I really enjoy that. Like you don't understand if like anybody needs to talk about anything, any personal shit, anything, please talk to me. Like I literally have nobody, and I don't talk to anyone either. So it sucks, and I know how it feels to be alone. And if you need to talk to someone, hit me up, please. Like I'm not a rude bitch. I'm not mean, no matter how I look. Like if I can help, I will. I'll try. But oh my gosh, I don't even know what to talk about. Like I was gonna save it because like I want to make a whole video dedicated to like talking about my piercings, and like in there I was gonna explain like my whole nose situation. Like I don't like pointing it out because like I don't want people to know my insecurities, my flaws. But I'm really insecure about my nose, and I actually got a nose job in March. But my ex-boyfriend, who I'm so in love with and I keep talking about in every fucking video, he broke my nose 2 weeks after I got the surgery. So that sucks. Um, is anybody interested? Does anybody watch my stuff? Am I the only one who watches my shit? Like my mom watches it and like her friend and but is anybody interested in knowing like about my exes, knowing about my abuse, knowing about like my fucking nose job and my piercing? Like, is anyone even interested in that? Or am I talking to nobody? Because I don't mind talking to nobody. Like I don't mind just recording and just whoever sees it sees it, but like I would like it more if there's like a connection and it was like somebody did like want to hear that, or like because like there's like a lot of shit I want to talk about, but it's like why? Like who cares? But like I would like to, like I would definitely like to talk about that. But yeah, somebody like in my piercing video I'll talk about like my nose job because I had to take out all my piercings and I actually lost a few in the process because he had to take out every piece of jewelry, take off her nail polish. She couldn't wear lotion, like nothing before the surgery, like even on my body, and the surgery was on my face. Um, so yeah, I don't know. I really want to talk about the paranormal experiences, but I want like my mom to be there because like my mom has had some crazy shit, but she doesn't want to be on camera. So maybe like hear her voice. I don't know, but my sister, um, okay, my fucking sister got possessed. She did. I was about 8 years old, 9 years old. She got possessed, and I think this was around the time we were doing witchcraft. My sister got me into witchcraft when I was 10 years old. She was 15. She's 5 years older than me. So, me being the curious little girl I am, I was watching what she was doing, and our first spell together was a rain spell. And my brother witnessed it, and it was the craziest thing ever. The craziest thing that ever happened in our lives. Like, he still talks about it to this day. Like, you guys are fucked up. Like, you guys scarred me. And basically, we said a rain spell. My sister was making it rain, I was making it stop. And we kept saying them at the same time. The clouds kept moving every time I said it. They'll come back in right when she said it. It was crazy. And this shit happened a lot. And it was like too real. It was like right in front of our eyes, and we were just like, okay, maybe it was a coincidence, but no. And then she said a spell. She tried to make one. Maybe I'll cut that out. That was really weird. Um, fuck, it's in the front door. There's no one outside. Anyways, the rain spell. Okay, so she wanted to do a spell, this dumb bitch, to make her eyes change color or something like that. I don't know. And it's her friend, me, I think. Yeah, I was there. And her other friend. They're all sitting at the table. And they're saying the spell. And they say it really wrong, and her friends are laughing, thinking it's a joke. You're supposed to take this shit seriously. So they think it's a joke. They're all having the time of their lives. And then we're sitting at the patio table outside, and one of the chairs is empty. And then one of the chairs just turns around and throws itself. It was the dude. How does that have the power to do that shit? Like what the fuck, you know? And shortly after that, my sister got possessed, and also they did this spell where they spilled some liquid, I don't know, juice, so they spilled something on the table. They put a plate over it, said something, if whoever's here, please let me know, some spell thing, we took the plate off and it had a perfectly formed S. I say Satan, who the fuck knows. She got possessed very shortly after that, and it was very, very bad. Like, it was a really weird time of our lives. And I had an imaginary friend in my childhood, and her name was Carla. And everybody at the time, my dad's mom was visiting from Mexico, I believe, and they thought the house was haunted. Like, immediately they were just like, this house is haunted. Not this house, obviously. But, and they were just like, yeah, this house is definitely haunted. And everybody kept claiming that they seen me. And I was the evil one in our family. Like, I was the bitch. I was the evil one. So everybody was like, that's crazy that we see her. Like, she's supposed to be pure. And, like, they didn't know how I was. So they were just like, why are we seeing her? Like, it was really weird. And then my mom goes up to me one day. I remember my dad was right there. And there was, like, everybody behind her. And she's like, hi. And I'm like, hi. And she's like, how does Carla look? And she's being, like, really nice. And I'm like, oh, she looks just like me. Like, she looks just like me. She just has, like, different eyes or some shit. And I just remember them just, like, and, like, just, like, being so in shock. And just, like, after that, like, everything just went downhill. My sister seen me in a white dress floating in the hallway when I was clearly outside with my brother. So much crazy shit has happened. I really want to talk about it all. Like, maybe I could. But I don't fucking know. This is a lame video, and I'm so sorry. Why am I gonna put this up? I'm gonna put it up. Like, I mentioned a lot of shit in here that I've been wanting to get off my chest. I am gonna put this shit up, and I'm sorry. Like, if you watched up to here, what the fuck, bro? Like, I fucks with you, and I'm sorry. I don't fucking know. I changed. I'm not wearing the same outfit I was wearing because I was gonna go to sleep, but I don't want to take off my makeup because I'm going to the pet store later. That's what I'm gonna do too. Oh my god. So yeah, I got a few videos coming out. This one, whatever. I'll try to put this one up like fast because it's lame. Nobody's gonna watch it. But I'm gonna do a feeding on my pets, and I really want to talk about my piercings. And my niece is really upset because she wasn't in the last video, so she wants to be in like a pet video. I just spit. I'm done talking. I'm so sorry. Like, why did I take up? Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Dude, I hate, like, why do I apologize so much? It's like, I feel bad. Like, if you guys watch this, I really feel bad. Like, I'm like, sorry. Like, fuck. Do you want $1 or something? Like, I'm sorry you wasted time on me. Oh my god. I need to go to sleep. I'm fucking exhausted, bro. I'm tired. I need to go to sleep. Night.